Welcome to the pilot episode of This Week in Port Charles. This show is going to be a recap show of what's going on in our favorite fictional town of Port Charles, New York. Let's get down to it, shall we? Number 1, Jason and Drew, two twins walking around the docks of Port Charles with the same memories. We found out that Steve Burton is the real Jason Morgan and Billy Miller is the long-lost twin, Andrew Kane. Number 2, Nell Hayes is having Michael Quartermain's child. We know she's pregnant. She got the test. But do we know for 100% certainty that it is Michael's? And what will happen when the baby is born? Will it be just like Avery? Will Michael have full custody? We shall see. Number 3, Franco Baldwin and Elizabeth Weber are engaged. Elizabeth proposed to Franco. Franco said yes, but Franco had a cute little date in his art lab and got down on one knee, proposed to Elizabeth, and even gave her a ring. Here's to all the happiness for that lovely couple. Number 4, Oscar Nero is the son of Kim Nero and Drew Kane. Drew Kane and Kim had a fling while Drew was in the Navy. But I've been wondering about this. Is Kim telling the truth? Is Drew really the baby's father? Or is it just one of those get-rich-quick schemes? I don't know. Seems kind of suspicious that she came to Port Charles right at the same time that Drew was revealed to be Drew. Anna Quartermain. Number 5. This happened on yesterday's episode. The Anna and Finn kiss. Now, I am a big-time Hayden and Finn fan, but the way they wrote Hayden off, the way they broke Finn's heart, I hope Hayden comes back soon, either, really, really pregnant or with a baby, because, we all know that she didn't lose the baby, even though she told Finn she did. That would put a kind of a knot in Anna and Finn's relationship, but we'll see how it goes. So, I have some questions I've been wondering, and you guys, chime in with your guests. Who is Nathan's father? They say, or Dr. Obrick told Nathan that Victor Cassadine was his father, but we all know that isn't true, because before Obrick killed Victor, she told him straight up, you're not the father. So who is? Is it Faison? I don't think it would be Faison, because I think Dr. Obrick would have been cheering that from the rooftop if Faison was the father, because she's so in love with him. Will Nell steal Maxie's baby? Now, that's what I'm thinking, is that Nell's either going to lose the baby, or she was really never pregnant, even though we saw her get a test that said that she was 6 weeks pregnant. I don't think she really is, but I think she's going to steal Maxie's baby and claim it as hers and Michael's. So what do you think? Do you think she will steal the baby? This is another one that I've been thinking of. Nina, when she was in the coma, she was pregnant with another one of Michael Easton's characters, Silas Clay. So, did the baby really die? Or is that baby somewhere in the world, maybe even Port Charles? My two guesses, if they're in Port Charles: Kiki and Nell Benson. I think Kiki, because, Ava, I could see Nina's mom selling Kiki to Ava for whatever reasons, because she doesn't want Silas. She didn't want Silas in Nina's life. That's why she ended up killing the man. That's why Nina's mom actually ended up killing Silas. So I think it's going to be either Kiki or Nell. My top 5 couples. Number 5, Franco and Elizabeth. I just love Roger Howard. I think he's a great actor, and I love his chemistry with Rebecca Herbst. And I think they're a great couple. Number 4, you gotta give it up for one of the greatest couples in soap history. Sonny Corinthos and Carly Corinthos. Sonny's, they're just a great couple. Number 3, Valentine and Nina. I love it. I think before they really wanted to do anything with Valentine's character, I'm sure they wanted to make him the biggest villain in Cassadine history, but the fans love James Patrick Stewart, and I think that's why they kind of did the little switch and, made Valentine more of a family man, giving him a child, Charlotte, and giving him a love with Nina. And I think they're perfect for each other, and yeah, I'm glad that they didn't pair up Valentine and Anna, just because Nina is more perfect for Valentine than Anna is. Number 2, I'm going to give it up, Dante and Lulu. They've always been one of my favorite couples since pretty much Dante arrived on the scene as the undercover detective Dom. They've been cute since the beginning. When they first met at, I believe it was Jake's. Yeah, so ever since then, just one of the cutest couples. My number 1 couple for this week is Drew Kane and Sam McCall. I think, Sam, Morgan, McCall, Kane, Quartermain, whatever. I just think that, with Steve Burton coming back, everybody thought for sure it would have been Sam and Jason. But I like how Sam is staying with Drew because she loves him. She truly loves him. And, it would have been typical daytime soaps, if Sam would have figured out that Steve Burton was Jason and said, but forget you to Drew, and ran off into the sunset with Steve's character of Jason. Don't get me wrong, I love Steve Burton. Steve Burton is one of my favorite actors on all of daytime television, but I'm really glad to see Drew and Sam together still. They're just the best couple. So this is this week in Port Charles. It's the pilot episode. So tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about Jason and Drew, the twins. Tell me what you think about Nell having Michael's baby. Tell me what you think about Franco and Elizabeth getting engaged. About Oscar revealed to be Drew's son, and Anna and Finn's kiss, and anything else you want to talk about. Just comment. Follow me on YouTube. Once again, answer, if you want to, you can answer these questions. Who do you think's Nathan's father? Will Nell end up stealing Maxie's baby? Who is Nina's daughter? Is she still around? Is she in Port Charles? Is she closer than Nina could ever imagine? And if you have any other questions, go ahead and ask, and I'll answer them right here next week. Alright guys, thank you for tuning in to This Week in Port Charles.